G'day, welcome back to my Oxygen Not Included playthrough as we continue to, I guess, survive for as long as we can. So thank you to those that commented on the previous video. Big special acknowledgement to Jack, who I think may have found us a bowl. Now when he pointed him out, he was sitting up in this area here. And there he is right there. And that's up as well. So let's put in an order to wrangle this guy. I don't know how we're going to sort of get to him. I guess we're going to have to just sort of... It's like... do a cut straight through there. Just as quick as we can. Let's put the wrangle on that guy on an absolute priority. Let's cancel the two of those. And I'll just make sure... I'm not sure if I've even seen a pup to allow me to... Ball pup, there we go. I keep calling them shovel voles, as opposed to shove voles. Alright, so let's see how we go getting that guy. Part of it's going to be the urgency of getting up. Thank you for the person that advised as well that that little gold ring around their leg is indicating that those are tame hatches, not that they're midway through pooping gold, like my guess was. Alright, let's have a look at what we got. Let's take some fungal spores. Alright, we do have lots of liquid down here isn't really getting too much cooler. Air out there is quite warm. Someone pointed out that I should, Barack, my constant temperature watcher, told me that I should cancel sending water up here because I'm burning through my cool water. Definitely my water is getting warmer than I would like it to be. So let's try and see if we can come up with some ideas. What I want to do, I think, is firstly we're going to enable this guy. Oh, drop that to a lower priority. It's not an emergency. The other thing that he asked, I did mention it in a comment, but this guy's not on. Oh, he is on. Who's got the automation connected to him? That guy's the automation, but he is never activated. The only thing filling this with water is going to be the steam turbine when it drops. It would only be if somehow this guy managed to get below to here that this guy would put any water in there. So, contents 10 kilos of water at 28 degrees. So, I mean, it's not cold, and it's slightly warmer than what's in this room. But let's try and see if we can cool down this room a bit. The water level is much lower than I would like it to be in this room. But for the time being... Firstly, let's fix this, because this has been useless for a long time. Normally say it's been useless since Jump Street. I don't know if that's a phrase that I've said before on here. It comes from what's that movie called? Superbad, where he says that land's been wrecked since Jump Street. And where I use it a little bit, but my daughter asked me to tell her a story on the weekend, and she said I hadn't told her a story since Jump Street. So I thought, alright, I definitely must use it a fair bit. Okay, let's correct that to allow them to sort of move along here. But also, let's adjust some of these. Let's cancel that one, and that one, and that one. And what we will do is we will put in some farm tiles. Let's deconstruct that guy. Let's have a quick check. Bowl check. Oh, no one's been inspired enough to get up there. I mean, at least because now I've put the mark on him, he's constantly tagged, which is a good thing. Now let's do steel watch as well. So we're currently on 2,500 steel. We need to get to 5,000. Then we need to get to, I think, 3,000, 4,000 after that to do our rocket. After that, I will turn off this guy. Definitely we are getting a bit low on water. This is hotter than probably what I would like to send up there, so maybe I should just leave it in there for now. The air around it's not too hot, so it's hotter than the air. So once that hits its markers, maybe it'll fix itself a bit. Alright, now let's put one of these guys there. And let's get our wart seed going. We'll try and make this room nice and cold. Nice and cool, at least. And you can see that it's 24 degrees down there. The water's colder than that. Mainly as the water gets warmer this way. The other suggestion that I quite liked was liquid locks. See if I can find them in here. Looks like it's something in there, so where am I going to find them? I suppose, let's have a make sure I'm looking for the right thing. Probably in research I'll be able to find their name. Type it up here, whereas what we'll do is let's just look pumps. Bunker door. I'm not seeing him. Alright, I guess I'll just have to keep reading around in the things. The other suggestion was Alt S. What I asked for, where I said, where can you zoom all the way out? Alt S. That allows you to zoom and view the whole thing. If you want to take a picture of your whole base. So that's how you're doing it. So thank you for that one. Alright, so let's hope we see a nice cooling. Particularly over here, you can see the temperature's 35. It's 30. Let's see if we can really push that down. These guys are crowded as anything. Let's do a cull. Anyone over the... Oh, this is the same one I already told to attack. Guys are all so young that potentially I can kill the 8-year-old. Him. Get rid of him. Well, it dug through it, but he is still not... What if I just put that on a insane alert? Say, this guy needs to be addressed. I don't think there's probably anything we can do. I think the best I can do is just sort of leave it as an emergency request and then hope. So let's just have a quick look to see if there's anyone else we can spot. There's another one. Let's wrangle him. One in here somewhere? No. Yep, let's wrangle that guy. Another one. Him. Getting good at this. Let's check back the other way. They're all the ones that I can see. Very pessimistic about the idea that anyone's going to go up and get that sorted. Surprising that the temperature up here is bad. Since I ended up not using that, maybe what I should do, deconstruct a few of these. Put a wall there. And block that off. Someone's getting in there to these guys. Sorry, someone said there was water. It's water, but I think someone said water on the west exit. But they meant east. No, they did mean west. This is the east exit. Hopefully that'll cool that down. But this guy built here, which I assume they can reach from there. We'll put in the order to block all of that as well. Quite know how we're going to address this vol hunt. Like anytime we'd go for him, he's just going to duck away to somewhere else. Oh, Stinky, what are you doing up here? Just coming to get meat. Alright. Stinky has devolved to a point where he's going to the surface of Comet to eat meat he found. You've earned that right, Stinky. That looks a bit better. Let's build one square over that way if that's all that we're waiting for and getting that done right. You can see the drop off on some of these tiles. Let's say this is 54, that one's 41, that one's 31, and then the room's 38. So I don't know why your room's so hot if the insulation's doing such a good job. Coming through at this point. That doesn't have a temperature. Hope Meep likes the warmth. Is it? I mean, I can at least see he doesn't use a blanket, but then neither does anyone else. You are right, this guy is pumping. So this is going down faster than, like, that's a lot of steam. If this hasn't actually maxed out. But I mean, I don't know quite know what the fix would be then. It would possibly be that I would have to move this up to here and move the door up. The room's at least getting colder. He's having a miserable time with it. With this guy back on, I don't really want to turn this on yet. Because I know that he's just going to pump until this is full. But this guy will keep going regardless. So maybe we just want to leave this guy just pumping for now. The contents of the water he's sending through is actually getting colder too. See that that's sort of now around 30s. That section. Our steam liquid is getting more plentiful there though. That is going to burst its bank. And we can always just outreach those. Okay. Hey, we got a vol egg. Nice job, someone. And that definitely puts less pressure on trying to find any of the guys that are like catch any of those vols at the top. So hopefully this one guy just gets us off and running. almost want to build a storage point for this oil just so that it's not been sitting there, because I'm certain that that's been sitting there for about a year. It's a slow level episode, this one, for building steel. It's lost a lot of its priority, I guess. That liquid temperature is still going down. This is staying plenty full now. How long does it give me any sort of ETA on this vol? From that incubation, I can tell that it's slow going. Maybe I'll build a second incubator in here. Do I need one? Maybe not. I suppose any vol eggs that are made in there will just appear in there and grow on their own. Put one in there to sort of mean that there's more people going back and forth in that room. Making me optimistic though that there's, like, we've had a long run of no meteor showers. Though it does feel like that means that this is the time to have a space journey going. Where does crude oil get stored anyway? Tell me in here. I guess with none of this, there's no way to just shift it down to anywhere where it'll get used. It's just got to be transported somewhere that I can then move it. How we going, fellas? 7, 8, 8, 11. Old man in the bunch. Chuck another square on the top of that. Feels like this guy's just going to go forever, doesn't it? A much closer option for supplying a generator than working all the way down here. I mean, this guy's got pretty long-lasting supply, though. Probably one thing that we don't have any problems with is making electricity, since we've got our several different schemes, the natural gas and the hydrogen generator, petroleum. 84%, so 85 is probably unlikely we're going to see that guy today. Oh, there's another egg. Just sweep that. So let's dig over to that guy. I realize if I just make a straight line like this, they'll just continue to sort of like burrow through at any point where they can't access it. Although I realize that with this, struggle to get over. Cancel that one. And let's make that. Yeah. We won't make it an emergency priority because that wakes everyone up, doesn't it? Let's make it a 9 priority. Should be able to jump to that from there, right? Find out. Your little symbol there, mate. As the cogs are working, look very happy. Well, she can get up there. It's just a lot of work to do because we've got to get rid of all the towers of stuff above it. See how far through May can get on our own with this. Bit of a journey. I would have thought Ellie would be up here. There she is. Ellie doing her most favourite thing in the world. Whoa. Can't imagine this is something that I want these guys out in. Let's cancel all that. Then tell Ellie. Ellie. I can Ellie not run there. Move to here. May. Here. Whoa. I want the two of you to stay there. realize that you can't go anywhere else, so I appreciate that they're having pleasant chit-chat. We're done. Okay. So, let's dig out that. Dig out that. That one. That little pile. That. That. And all these. I disable. Yeah. Same too. Okay. Yeah, I'll need all of these paired really quickly. I don't know if they can travel on them or not while they're broken. Yeah, they can. What's the downside of having a broken ladder? I imagine you just move slower on it. Okay. Back to the original request. Hope that neither of you come and do it. I want to see the two of you go take a break. Someone else come up and work on that. Steel production is grinded to a halt. Whoa. Gave you a balloon. May's got one too. So just rolling. Someone makes balloons, or balloons is their happy thing, isn't it? A comment on how we haven't made glass in a while, and I discovered now that I guess it's just because we don't have any lined up. It's okay because I don't think we need any at the moment. Just that we need 2,000 for 2,500 for the next part of this. Yeah, you're definitely right. Barack, my apologies that this is definitely going to be countering itself by that Steam is going to turn into the steam is being taken care of by water that's cooler than it, so it's going to constantly cool it down, stopping that steam from ever getting too hot. But I did write off this actually doing anything a while ago. I mean, it would be nice to have it operating, but I've got plenty of power at the moment. Gotta see if these natural gas generators seem to have an unending supply of my natural gas. Like, I don't use anywhere near as much as this thing seems to produce. 91%, so we're getting there. I would say this is probably the last evening this game session. Ellie's back at it, enjoying the nighttime sky. She'll go continue to this journey of digging, doing what she enjoys most. Do wonder, do I have someone else who whose job is digging? It's Rowan. Oh, there we go. Turner. We can probably give that job to Nails too, since she's got good excavation skills and tidyings or any other job. Alright, well, as Ellie chips away there, what's that? What is hopefully still an egg? That's incubated 8%, so I think she's got a good chance of getting there. I suppose we want to keep an eye on Ellie while she's up here because we don't want to get stuck in a meteor shower. Yeah, yeah, any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. If you can tell me where I'm missing that liquid lock, where it's located within the stuff, that would be appreciated. And look at that, Ellie's even improving her excavation. But, till next time, catch you later. See ya.